Guys, pardon the messy glass, but I just took the cork bark out of there, and this is my grandest day gecko, giant day gecko enclosure. There is 1.3 in here. See a tail of one of them there. Trimmed the plants a couple days ago, but the drainage layer is filled pretty high with water. Time to suck the water out, so I'm going to show you guys how I do that. Just uses a simple wet dry vac. I've got a universal shop vac adapter to an elbow. Goes up to this hose. Now this is the braided steel hose, so the suction won't collapse the hose. If you use like a normal vinyl hose, the suction from this shop vac will just collapse it completely. But I'll start this up and show you guys. Alright, so here we go. Might get a little loud. So there you can see water level is dropping. Sucks right through there into the wet dry vac. This is small river rock. I made this tank probably about 4 years ago when I was on a lot more of a budget. Couldn't really afford the expensive hydro balls. I'm going to be tearing this tank apart probably in the coming year and redoing the drainage layer with some hydro balls, actually making it a little bit deeper, probably giving it some fresh soil, mix in a little bit of the old stuff, and just touch up a couple pieces on the background that are kind of little light on eco earth, and it'll really give me a good sense on how this is how this tank's doing long term. So we are almost there. It's getting there. It's almost drained. This is just a PVC pipe with some holes drilled at the bottom, silicone to the bottom of the tank. So I just shove this down in there and sucks the water out. Works pretty well, and not super invasive. I mean, I have to take a piece of cork bark out because I have it covering, as you'll see in a minute, but it only takes about 30 seconds to do this. And just like that, the piece of piece of cork bark is in. I put the cap back on the PVC so no one's going to get in there. And I did find a pair of eggs, so we'll hatch those out. But you can see on the background, like, that's something I'm talking about right there, if I can get the camera to focus on it. Just, you know, something you encounter with an older enclosure. The background starts to not really fall apart, but the eco earth starts to fall off. No big deal. We'll fix it. Glass is dirty. I'll clean that up later today. I gotta remount the suction cup feeder, and I gotta change the heat bulb. But yeah, that's how I drain my drainage layers. I've got that on all my bioactive enclosures and some of my turtle enclosures on their land portions.